This short story is taken from Sarkar's Short Stories Part 1, written by Sri Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar. Modest Manners. Once there was a Bengali landowner who had a nephew by the name of Lota. The landowner was a proud man and would go to any extent to prove his nobility to the world. One of his favorite techniques was to speak to his nephew in a mixture of Urdu and Bengali. He would often say, Khaike pani laike jabina, which means, won't you fetch some water? Of course, he would only do this when there was someone within earshot. The landowner had learned his few Urdu words during a trip to Lucknow in western India. He also picked up some of the manners and customs of Urdu speakers. Before returning home, he extended an invitation to the Nawab of Lucknow to visit Bengal, just to be polite. He never thought the Nawab would one day honor the invitation. Imagine his dilemma then when sometime later he received a message from the Nawab that he intended to visit Bengal. He immediately called his nephew. Lota, my lumbago is really bad these days and I don't think I'll be able to go to the rail station to receive the Nawab. Could you go for me? If that's your wish, uncle, replied Lota, I'll be happy to oblige. But, you know, I don't speak Urdu, so how can I receive him properly? Well, you don't have to learn the entire Urdu language, said the landowner. All you have to do is add a few words to the end of your Bengali sentences. That'll sound just like Urdu. But I'm not familiar with the manners and etiquette of Urdu speaking people. Can you please teach me something now? Asked the Lota. Whenever you address an Urdu speaking gentleman, said the landowner, be extremely humble and make him feel important. If he asks you how many princes you have, you should reply courteously, Your Majesty, your servant has a mere 3 races. Do you understand? It's crystal clear, said Lota. Lota went to the station to receive the Nawab, who was called Malik Ulmul Nawab, Ashaq Ishaq Bahadur. In a first class compartment, he spotted a gentleman dressed in gorgeous clothes and immediately concluded that he was the Nawab. Are you His Excellency, the Nawab of Lucknow? He asked in polite Urdu. The Nawab replied equally politely, No, sir, I am not. His Excellency, the Nawab. Then may I know who you are? Asked Lota. The Nawab replied, Man Khak, Man Khak, Mera naam Ishaq. I am as insignificant as the dust on your feet. My name is Ishaq. Lota was overwhelmed by the Nawab's modest yet poetic introduction. It was now his turn to show his mastery of Urdu language and etiquette. Who are you, sir? The Nawab asked the Lota. May I conclude? You are the nephew of the respected landowner. No, Your Excellency, I am not the nephew of any landowner, said Lota, remembering his uncle's lesson. Then who are you, sir? Asked the Nawab. Lota replied, मैं चोटा मैं चोटा मेरा नाम लोटा. I am a cheat, I am a cheat, and my name is Lota. The Nawab had no further doubts about the aristocratic Urdu ascentry of the landowner and his family. परम पिता बाबा की जय.